The noise deafening. Minnesota won the toss and deferred. They'll put that great defense out first, and Blair Walsh kicks it deep into the end zone. Dwayne Harris will try it for about 5 yards deep, and a good decision. Marcus Sherrills finally wrestles him down near the 40-yard line. A great start for the Giants on the road tonight. Gets the start to the right of Manning. Just a 4-man rush, and the pass incomplete. Creeping up near the line of scrimmage. After the play fake, Manning on target for a first down across midfield. The rookie Sterling Shepard. Larry Janelle, the tight end, moved and then reset. Darkwa ahead for a yard. Taken down by Linval Joseph. The noise. Inside handoff and a good hold. Darkwa taken down by Harrison Smith, very near the first down marker for New York. Fake to Darkwa, then the flip to Shepard, in trouble and dropped for a loss by Terrence Newman. Flag down.
Illegal block in the back, number 80, offense. 10-yard penalty, first down.
Victor Cruz, the head coach, calls the offensive plays. Zimmer calls the defenses for the Vikings. Darkwa yanked down as he got inside the 45-yard line. Linval Joseph again. 4-man rush. It's dumped to Rainey. He breaks a tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and that's a big miss. Eric Kendricks couldn't get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and Anthony Barr finally did. For Josh Brown. Movement, and it negates the play. Eric Flowers, the left tackle.
False start. Offense, number 74. 5-yard penalty. Third down.
Getting lined up. 5-man rush. Manning, a wobbler, incomplete, and almost picked off by the diving safety, Andrew Sendejo. Went to LSU on the punt. Be a 55-yard field goal indoors. A bit surprised that Ben McAdoo isn't trying it. Brown has a strong leg. Wing. Well, that's why they don't kick the field goal. It is down by Dwayne Harris at the 1-yard line. For Sam Bradford and the Vikings from their own 1-yard line after a beautiful punt by Brad Wing. They give it to the fullback, Zach Line. His first touch of the year, gets 2 yards. Combined 6 and 1. Play fake to Jerick McKinnon. Bradford with time, and his spiral is too high for Charles Johnson. Covered by Trevin Wade, ordinarily a backup, out there tonight as a starter with all their injuries. There is Kyle Rudolph, but he's way short of the first down. Driven back by Keenan Robinson. These are the best back-to-back games of his 4-year career. And this is a good one. And it's bobbled by Harris. And the Vikings have it at the 41-yard line. The great special teamer, Marcus Sherrills, got on it.
That's what the Minnesota Vikings do, Sean. That is the secret recipe here. Turnover ratio.
The ruling on the field is a muff by the receiving team with recovery by the kicking team. First down.
Poor Darrell Patterson, as a gunner, came flying down there. I think Harris took his eyes off the ball, saw Patterson, he muffed the punt, and there's Sherrills for a key recovery, and they flipped the field right away. Special teams. Big impact last week in Carolina, and they make their presence felt early.
Differential early in their 4th game of the season. Best in the league. Bradford swings it out. Cordero Patterson breaks a tackle and gets bumped out of bounds by the safety Landon Collins near the 20-yard line. When you don't run precise pass routes. Bradford against the 4-man rush. Well blocked and a short gain. Jerick McKinnon out of the backfield for a pickup of 3, taken by Jonathan Casillas to the ground. Bunch to the right. You want to give this depleted secondary some different looks. McKinnon up the middle. A lot of action last week at guard in the win at Carolina. Sam Bradford throws, caught. Jerick McKinnon taken down along the near sideline by Keenan Robinson. The first quarter this year. 1st and goal from the 9.
Might have been Searles at right tackle, Sean.
False start. Offense, number 63. 5-yard penalty. First down.
New York showing blitz. But they don't bring it, and the throw is batted down. A flag thrown, intended for Cordero Patterson with Janoris Jenkins in coverage.
Pass interference. Defense, number 20. The foul occurred in the end zone. By rule, the ball will be placed at the 1-yard line. Automatic. First down.
First and goal from the 1. They're throwing a fade for Rudolph, and well covered by Janoris Jenkins.
Not a bigger back. That's the eye.
With Zach Line, the fullback. Asiata, touchdown, Minnesota.
Wow, they came storming off the left side. Alex Boone at left guard. Free agent acquisition from the San Francisco 49ers. Just a simple I formation give, and you see the fullback Zach Line escort Mac Asiata to daylight.
And that trend continues into the start of this game. Asiata's first touchdown of the year. Now Blair Walsh, who's missed 2 extra points already this year, right down the middle, and his teammates know that was big. Cost of $1.1 billion. The Vikings played the last 2 years outdoors on the University of Minnesota campus. Blair Walsh to Dwayne Harris will take a knee. Career. Here comes the noise again. They snap it with 2. Orleans Darkwa.
That's what happens, Sean.
Whoa.
The Vikings play coverage. They played a 2-deep zone. They
Silent count, but it looks like Eli's trying to communicate verbally with not a tremendous amount of success, but right now it's successful. Orleans Darkwa with a flag down.
Illegal use of the hands. Hands to the face. Number 29. Defense. 5-yard penalty is administered from the end of the run. Automatic. First down.
Last week they held Kelvin Benjamin without a catch. Darkwa again. Dancing into that defensive line. Eric Kendricks and Anthony Barr, a couple of linebackers in on the play. 2nd and 8, just shy of midfield. Here comes a Viking blitz in the pass. Incomplete. A promising play, but the pressure threw off the pass intended for Orleans Darkwa. Manning has time, dumps it off. The tight end Will Tye crossed midfield, fought for every inch, but got belted down. Eric Kendricks down low. Anthony Barr and Captain Munnerlyn up high. Flag down behind the line of scrimmage.
Legal use of the hands. Hands to the face. Offense. Number 68. That penalty is declined. 4th down.
in Minnesota.
Good work by Brad Wing on his first punt. He's down at the 1. Marcus Sherrill's back deep again. And it bounces into the end zone. You can stream it live on the ESPN app. On first down for Minnesota. Running room for Jerick McKinnon. That's the longest run from scrimmage of this season for Minnesota. The previous long, just 14 yards. Vikings averaging 51 yards per game rushing, last in the NFL, but they're 3-0. They try the run again with the fullback, Zach Line. He's down shy of midfield. Play fake to Jerick McKinnon. Deep ball. Incomplete. Intended for Charles Johnson. Rookie from Connecticut had played only 1 snap on defense in the first 3 games. In there starting tonight due to the injuries. Deep throw. Adam Thielen couldn't catch it with Trevin Wade in coverage. Dwayne Harris back there again. His muff punt earlier in the quarter led to the Minnesota score. He lets this one go, and that bounds into the end zone. I'm glad we didn't have to wait till after the play. 3 seconds on the play clock. Here's Paul Perkins, the rookie out of UCLA, as he's gotten more comfortable. The toss to Perkins, trying to find some running room. Flag down, as you see. Chad Greenway and Eric Kendricks brought him down.
Holding. Offense number 74. 10-yard penalty. 2nd down.
13-yard line. Eli just threw it at the feet of Will Tye. On 3rd and 17, they swing it out wide for Sterling Shepard. He gets run down by Everson Griffin.
What effort.
He brought one back for a touchdown last week at Carolina. His 4th punt return for a touchdown in his career, the Vikings record. Backpedaled to the 28, and good coverage by Dwayne Harris. Courageous trade, and it's worked out very well for the Vikings. Cordero Patterson, the wide receiver, frequently carries the ball. Ahead for 2, suffered their first losses. Final seconds of the quarter. Dumped off to Rhett Ellison, backup tight end, down at the 37, knocked down by Landon Collins. It's a fantasy sports lounge. You can connect to live content, fantasy sports related, during the game. Incomplete pass. But Harris muffed the punt from Jeff Locke earlier, and Minnesota scored on a 41-yard drive. Harris lets it go over his head. I almost wonder if he's a little gun shy now. Down by Rhett Ellison at the 13-yard line. Who's 39. Eli's 35. On the delay, Orleans Darkwa in trouble. Managed to bounce forward and turn it into a good gain. Banged his way out to the 18-yard line before he's finally taken down by Harrison Smith. Manning after the play fake. Darkwa stayed in the block. Eli on target to Victor Cruz for a first down.
He was in for a couple years. It is great seeing him running around again.
8-yard gain, his first catch of the night. Darkwa tripped up as he lunged toward the 30, taken down by Tom Johnson.
Especially the great ones.
Frustrated, but no encounters with field goal nets yet, and slammed into the ground. The pass by Manning. They were trying to set up a middle screen, it seemed.
Intentional grounding.
New York 0 for 3 on 3rd down. Manning with time. The receiver went down. Sterling Shepard, no flag down. To the dismay of the Giants sideline captain, Munnerlyn tells them, I didn't do anything. His 4th punt already, not even 2 minutes into the second quarter. End over end, returnable for Marcus Sherrills. Protects the ball and gets taken down at the 35-yard line by the long snapper. 40 local artists were commissioned to contribute extensive collection to this fantastic facility. Stephon Diggs, a gain of 1.
The all clear, and again, he's back in the ball game. Appears to be fine, Sean.
All right, Lisa, thanks. Giants crowding the line of scrimmage. Jerick McKinnon turned the corner to the 41. It'll be 3rd down and 4. Flag down on the play.
Holding. Offense number 76. 10-yard penalty. 2nd down.
Veteran coaching staff here with Sperano, a new addition. Bradford's pass caught. Adam Thielen gets the first down.
I like this guy, Sean. He's my grinder.
Out here, they put him on the practice squad, and now he's a key component. Jerick McKinnon rips ahead for about 10 more.
Way up. Good for him.
We go to their version of the Wildcat with Jerick McKinnon, a triple option quarterback in college at Georgia Southern. They've rushed for 51 yards. That was their average per game through the first 3 weeks. They've hit the average already, and you can add to it. And a first down for Matt Asiata, the quarterback of the Eagles. And Sam raved about his experience with Chip Kelly. And the throw is caught. Stephon Diggs to the 13-yard line, tackled by Leon Hall. Vikings on the move, trying to build on a 7-0 lead, a gain of 21. Minnesota driving to the Giants 13, leading 7-0. Bradford throws, caught by Adam Thielen at the 10, gain of 3. Trevin Wade was right there for New York.
All lead. I don't know what Steve Spagnuolo should call.
Takes the pass. Jerick McKinnon, shaky tackling along that defensive line. And finally, Olivier Vernon wrestled down McKinnon. 3-yard line. Bradford steps into a throw. Caught. Touchdown, Kyle Rudolph.
Sam Bradford looks like he's been here for a long time. Rudolph lining up as a wide receiver against a backup corner. Trevin Wade, the size advantage is no contest, and Sam Bradford has been sticking the ball in tight windows for 3 weeks against great competition.
Touchdown catch for Kyle Rudolph. Here's Blair Walsh with the extra point. Still to be determined if Cam Newton will be able to play in that game. Suffered a concussion yesterday in their loss to Atlanta. Dwayne Harris returns the Blair Walsh kickoff and does not reach the 20. Excellent coverage by Justin Trateau. He out of UCLA, the running back. A slant caught. Odell Beckham. Paul Perkins. Nice run, first down to the 32 for the Bruins. He stays in the block, and it's another completion to Odell Beckham. Knocked out of bounds by Xavier Rhodes at the 35-yard line.
Well, Mike Zimmer heard me. I would blitz this young back.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 13, offense for taunting. This is the first unsportsmanlike conduct of this type for number 13. The down counts. Second down.
The reason they announced that is if there's another one, he will be ejected the all week after his behavior of last week. And McAdoo said he needs to be less of a distraction. A bullet thrown by Manning. Beckham almost welcoming the contact with Rhodes again. Down at 11, New York from the 30. They bring a blitz. Harrison Smith didn't get there. Shepard needs to do some work, and he got knocked down by Andrew Sendejo, a yard short of the marker at the 40, heading into this game. And another bomb. Sherrills lets it go. Takes a nice bounce for the Giants. And is down to the 12-yard line of Minneapolis. Vikings leading 14-0. Start from their own 12. And a loss of a yard on the handoff to Jerick McKinnon. Away this season, they've had one takeaway as a team. It was on special teams. High snap to Bradford. McKinnon patiently bouncing. And he's yanked down. Where are they going to mark it? They are going to mark it just shy of the first down, and credit the tackle to Andrew Adams. Asiata, and a big stop by the Giant defense, led by Olivier Vernon, with help from Jason Pierre-Paul. High and relatively short, and the fair catch made by Harris. Back in Minneapolis on first down, the quick hitter to Victor Cruz, and he runs near midfield. They're going to mark him out. Back shy of the first down by about a yard at the 43-yard line of New York. Captain Munnerlyn chased him out. 2 timeouts left and the 2-minute warning for the Giants. Bobby Rainey straight ahead. Bounced off a Harrison Smith hit and got a few more to the 48-yard line. Timeouts left for Eli Manning. A fake to Bobby Rainey. And a wobbler caught by Cruz and dumped at the 40 by Terrence Newman. They rush 5, and Eli throws it away. Boy, anytime they've gotten anywhere near him, John, he's thrown that ball into the ground. Are the Giants likely 4-down territory here? Rainey in trouble and dropped for a loss.
Giants short yardage offense, not good. They don't have a blocking tight end. They don't have a fullback. Eli hasn't run the ball in 6 years, and Linval Joseph, number 98. Penetration. Help from Johnson, number 92. They reject that run.
Whoa, Everson Griffin was offside. And Manning, with the rush coming, elects just to throw it into the ground.
Offside. Defense number 97, unabated. It's a 5-yard penalty, results in a first down.
7, their deepest penetration of the football game. Manning stepped into the pocket. Rainey, nice move, but he couldn't stay on his feet. Got away for a moment from Captain Munnerlyn, tripped down to the ground. They're going to give him the 28-yard line, 27-yard line, and apparently a first down. Well, the chains didn't move, and that's a high throw over the head of Victor Cruz. Rainey Goes out into the pass pattern. Eli's throw high, and is it complete? No, incomplete. Four-man rush. Manning throws, caught. Victor Cruz. The clock is ticking. One timeout left. First down, New York at the 17-yard line.
It's a great throw by Eli.
They don't spike it. They had a play ready to go, and it's incomplete. The far sideline. Out of the hole to Brad Wing, the veteran snapper Zach Diossi. And a whistle. The kick went through.
Before the snap, delay a game. Offense.
Wow.
5-yard penalty. Still second down.
Higher snap this time, and Brown's kick is good. 40-yarder. The Giants on the board with 2 seconds to go in the half. The Giants 3, 2 seconds to go till halftime. Squib kick by Josh Brown, mishandled for a moment by Laquan Treadwell, and that's the half. 11 career kickoff returns of 50 yards or more for Patterson. That is the Minnesota record. And he does not try to return the Brown kickoff. Touchback to the 25. Here's Lisa Salt.
I would say as we've got to cut down on the penalties. Sean.
All right, Lisa, thank you. On first down, Sam Bradford lofts one. It is caught. Charles Johnson, a big gainer, into Giants territory to the 45-yard line with Trevin Wade in coverage, a gain of 30.
This Sam Bradford is accurate. Just a straight go ball. Wade, backup defender, and Charles Johnson, another big receiver that can go up and get it. Great throw. Nice route.
Just his 4th catch of the season. 4-year man out of Grand Valley State. Some trickery now from North Turner. And it didn't fake out the Giants as Stephon Diggs gets dumped for a 1-yard loss. Quick hitter to Patterson. Trying to use an Adam Thielen block. Patterson out of bounds at the Giant starting quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles. Giants bring pressure on third down. They didn't get there, and Stephon Diggs broke free from the tackle of Janoris Jenkins to get the first down at the 34-yard line. Company. 6-yard gain. 4-man rush for the Giants. Lots of time for Bradford. Checks it down to Matt Asiata, who maneuvers his way inside the 30. Jonathan Casillas tripped him up. One of many outstanding draft choices by Rick Spielman. There's Landon Collins, a second-year safety out of Alabama, up to stuff Jerick McKinnon. The line of scrimmage, but they really can't with the inexperience in the back. There comes the pressure on Bradford, and McKinnon did not make the catch. He had one eye on Andrew Adams, who was coming up fast from his safety spot. Here's Blair Walsh from 46 yards. And his struggles continued. And that has caused a lot of angst here in the Twin Cities. 82. From the 36, after the missed Minnesota field goal, Eli Manning's pass dropped by Odell Beckham Jr. Not like he doesn't have receivers who can get down the field. Back to the run they go to Orleans Darkwa, and he gets knocked down by Harrison Smith, who picked him up and threw him down. Play clock at 2. Vikings blitz. Manning got it off the rear, deep throw, and maybe that's why they don't do it. Intercepted by Xavier Rhodes. Look out. Picking up blockers across midfield and out of bounds in Giant territory at the 42-yard line. The center, Weston Richburg, knocked him out of bounds.
Breakdown between Eli Manning and Odell Beckham. They're not on the same page. It's a blitz. Manning tried to audible, and you look at the top of the screen, Rhodes versus Beckham. I don't know if Eli gave him the signal or Odell didn't get it, but Eli threw the ball to the post. I don't know what Beckham is running, and Xavier Rhodes delivers.
First interception of the season for Rhodes. 2-5 career in the previous 7 starts against Minnesota, and down 14-3. Eli and the Giants tonight is Jerick McKinnon. carries for 3. On 2nd and 7. They fake the delay to McKinnon. Bradford on target to Kyle Rudolph inside the 30.
Last year, all the time.
The rookie Laquan Treadwell making a rare appearance on the field. Jerick McKinnon spins forward for a couple as the interim coach at the end of the year. Bradford throws. Kyle Rudolph couldn't catch it, and Rudolph spoke at length yesterday. It has destroyed his confidence. Mike Free, for the special teams coach, says that's really what it is. It's just all in his head. He's so physically talented. Vernon in pursuit of Bradford, and Sam threw it away. It's a 44-yard attempt. Missed from 46 moments ago. That one good for him. Right down the middle. And a mock cheer and a sigh of relief undoubtedly. Blair Walsh to kick off. And Dwayne Harris will not run it out. Streak when leading at the half, second longest in the league behind the Patriots. 83 in a row when leading at the half for the Patriots, but they lost yesterday. Never had the lead. They didn't score against Buffalo. Will tie the catch.
Check them tonight.
Harrison Smith up blitzing, and the slant dropped by Victor Cruz with Trey Waynes in coverage. No, with the pass rush, they don't have to cover for very long. 1 out of 8 on 3rd down New York. A bomb thrown by Manning. Beckham couldn't make the catch. Looked like he might make a one-hander with the left. Terrence Newman had the coverage.
Terrence Newman is 38 years old.
Oldest defensive player in the league. James Harrison's 4 months older. And Newman, he's 38. Brad Wing. Fair catch made. Marcus Sherrills. Watch it on the ESPN app. First down for Minnesota. Jerick McKinnon bangs his way out to the 24-yard line. Ran into Landon Collins, the safety. Bradford, another handoff to McKinnon. He got stood up at the line of scrimmage by Devon Kennard, the linebacker. Sam, who had a great rookie year for the Rams in Spagnuolo in 2010. On 3rd and 6, the pass is high for Rudolph. And they want a flag, and they get one from the official deep down the middle of the field.
It's correct. Pass interference, defense number 31. By rule, the ball is placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
Secondary for New York, Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie dressed tonight. They were hoping he might be able to play. Battling a groin injury. Dumped down. A short gain. Michael Pruitt with his first catch of the season. Under 5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. The Vikings leading by 2 touchdowns. Matt Asiata taken down by Olivier Vernon. $1 million guaranteed. Another 3rd down. And Bradford on target. Cordero Patterson the catch. And he made the line to make by about a yard. The 40-yard line. Popped back by Janoris Jenkins, who seemed frustrated by the spot. Asiata chopped down by Trevin Wade. Time-consuming drive with this 2-touchdown lead. Bradford doesn't run much. But runs effectively there. Swung out of bounds by Keenan Robinson. They keep the drive moving with another 3rd down conversion. Yes, Kyle Rudolph to the Giants' 38-yard line. Wrestled down by Trevin Wade. 9th play of the drive. They've taken 5.5 minutes off the clock. Bradford just did get it off at the last moment to Jerick McKinnon. And he's down at the 38-yard line. John, you need to work a little harder next week's game. Obviously playing a lot of golf this week. Pass intended for McKinnon. Pressure brought by Steve Spag. Drive. Final minute of the 3rd quarter. The Vikings leading 17-3. Bradford high throw, and Stephon Diggs couldn't come down with it. Something done. They won't try a 55-yard field goal with Walsh's struggles, and they don't want to give the Giants the ball near midfield. Lean on this defense. Fair catch made by Dwayne Harris at the 8-yard line. 30-yard punt. The 9. Eli Manning wide open and a first down. Will Tye, the tight end out of Stony Brook on Long Island, chopped down by Harrison Smith.
Great way to come out of a backed up situation.
They get one last play off here in the third quarter. Out in the flat for Sterling Shepard. That 18-yard play on the previous play to Tye. Viking thunderclap celebration. Viking fans now have their Skol chant here at the end of the third quarter. That was a lot of fun. A lot of fun for the Giants. Paul Perkins in the secondary. Inside the 30 of Minnesota. Look at his speed inside the 10 and blasted down at the 5-yard line by Andrew Sendejo.
Screen pass off the right side. Linval Joseph in hot pursuit, can't get there. But watch Paul Perkins, the rookie out of UCLA, catch this screen and pick up a couple blocks. Richburg, number 70, John Jerry, number 77, and Paul Perkins is off to the races.
Crowd the line. Orleans Darkwa to the 2-yard line. Lined up in front of Orleans Darkwa. Manning throws, batted away, intended for Cruz, who wants a flag and gets it against Trey Waynes.
Man-to-man coverage, and they wanted Waynes.
Pass interference. Defense number 26. The foul but hurt in the end zone. Ball is placed at the 1-yard line. Automatic. First down.
Darkwa, the running back. Darkwa drives the legs into the end zone through Eric Kendricks for the first New York touchdown of the night.
Be your own blocker. Nice run by Darkwa as he beats Kendricks in the hole. 1-yard line. It's Kendricks in a one-on-one tackling situation, and Darkwa wins. And a huge screen pass to Paul Perkins. Give these backs of the Giants credit.
Down for the extra point. And the Vikings lead is 17-10. Giants have scored their first touchdown of the night to make it a 7-point game. Josh Brown kicks off. Cordero Patterson will try it. And he's stopped at the 24 by Leon Hall. The Twin Cities hosting the Ryder Cup about 25 miles from here at Hazeltine, the American victory. Jerick McKinnon, the ball carrier, and Keenan Robinson made the tackle after a gain of 2.
He knows at crunch time.
Under duress, his pass is batted, still caught by Cordero Patterson. He's yanked down by Leon Hall, Scott Turner, Pat Shermer, and the rest of these offensive coaches. Bradford throws wide open. Kyle Rudolph out to the 47-yard line. Landon Collins gesturing toward the sidelines, wondering who was supposed to be covering Kyle Rudolph.
Well, Leon Hall blew the coverage. If there's one guy you want to cover on 3rd and 5 in the fourth quarter, it's Kyle Rudolph. Just a simple hook route over the ball. Nobody's there. Said it earlier. You're missing a lot of secondary people. Communication's a problem.
Quick throw to Cordero Patterson. Gets pinballed around. Reaches the 50 for a pickup of 3. Systems in which Bradford has played. He said it's almost like learning a new language every time. Matt Asiata got them into Giants territory. On 3rd and 5, swing pass Asiata. They bang him out of bounds. Where are they going to mark it?
Asiata, I like Asiata.
Lift during the time that he was out of the National Football League before the Vikings brought him back. Bradford deep throw, man open. Charles Johnson inside the 10-yard line.
They are going after Trevin Wade big time. He's had 2 penalties. He already got beat on a touchdown by Kyle Rudolph, and that time Charles Johnson burns him again. He's going to get the inside release. He gets back outside away from the safety, and Bradford throws a beautiful bullet. And the Vikings are looking for the knockout punch.
Wade, usually a special teams player, forced in action tonight with the injuries in the secondary, and Jerick McKinnon walks into the end zone.
That's that up-tempo offense. Norv Turner has changed things a lot, and tempo is one of the biggest changes. They jump into this no-huddle offense. They run a quick count before the Giants can get ready. They run a power play, and it's touchdown Minnesota. Look at the defense of the Giants. Total disarray. Not ready to go. No weight on their hands and their stances, and McKinnon blasts them.
Usually they have Adrian Peterson down there, Asiata to punch it in. All three of his career rushing touchdowns have come against the New York Giants. Blair Walsh to kick off. Wayne Harris will bring it out. Ooh, he took a top. Audie Cole leading the kickoff coverage near the 25-yard line. From the 25, the toss to Orleans Darkwa. Run down by Daniil Hunter. One of the youngest players in the league. They drafted him as a developmental player. Completion Manning, the Will Tye. Captain Munnerlyn trying to wrestle him down.
Fourth quarter pass rush. This is when you want to see Minnesota. This is what they do best.
Manning lofting one for Beckham, and it's out of bounds with Xavier Rhodes again running in coverage.
Most.
Bobby Rainey weaving through the traffic across midfield. They're 1 out of 9 on third down tonight. They've averaged more than 8 yards to go. This is more manageable, and they manage it. Bobby Rainey down to the 41.
Bobby Rainey is quick.
Kentucky. Big conversion for the Giants. Eli Manning can't find anybody and throws it away in the direction of Beckham. They fake the inside handoff to Perkins, and the slant incomplete, looking for Victor Cruz with Trey Waynes, who came back in for Rhodes. He hasn't had a catch. Well covered, or the ball has been off target, or he hasn't been able to hang on. Manning got it off, and a good tackle in the open field by Eric Kendricks to take down Paul Perkins. The rookie Paul Perkins knows what he's doing. Perkins stayed in the block. It's incomplete. Intended for Sterling Shepard. Might have been tipped at the line. If not, it was an awful pass out of the hand of Manning. Great day for the Thomas Edison Tommies. Derek McKinnon collared after a gain of about 3.
And although Perkins did do some good things as a runner and receiver.
And their biggest play of the night to set up their touchdown. Sam Bradford wisely slides at the 43-yard line for on offense this year, and the Giants defense does not have a takeaway this year. Through almost 4 full games. Boy, it looked like Olivier Vernon was being held. Bradford got the pass off to Stephon Diggs. McKinnon squirts through the middle inside the 45. I'd say this too, John.
Didn't stop Washington at the end of the game, and right now Minnesota is wearing them out as well.
97 yards rushing for the Vikings. He came in averaging 51 per game. A couple more, and then a late flag as McKinnon went down. The flag hit the ground as well.
Holding. Offense number 82. 10-yard penalty. Second down.
Back to the ground with McKinnon. He got popped and still lunged ahead to the 50-yard line. 2 timeouts left for the Giants. Diggs driving, but not far enough to get the first down. He broke free from the tackle of Jonathan Casillas.
2 teams have different opening day starting quarterbacks. The week of the season they make the trade and are both undefeated. That's amazing what you just showed there.
And only one winless team. After 4 weeks, the Cleveland Browns are 0-4. Manning to Rainey.
This is Anthony Barr. Seeing him ruin this game as a blitzer. And
Manning over the middle for Rainey, taken down by Kendricks. Like Anthony Barr out of UCLA, they play side by side. Matter of fact, they were roommates at UCLA. 4 UCLA Bruins on this team. Manning, very short completion to Rainey. Kendricks right there to take him down. We're under 3 minutes to go. 3-man rush. Eli caught. First down. Victor Cruz to the 39-yard line. Banged down by Harrison Smith. Timeout left for New York. Twisting up front by the Viking defensive line. Rainey no gain. Taken down by Captain Munnerlyn. Eli doesn't heave it down the field. Dumps it off for Rainey. That'll take them to the 2-minute warning. Captain Munnerlyn the tackle. Confusion. It seems they get it off. Manning got the pass off, and it's dropped by Kendrick. Should have been intercepted. Eli down the sideline over the head of Paul Perkins, and the Vikings take over on downs. Manning's difficulties against the Minnesota Vikings continue. Movement along the line. Zach Line, the fullback. There is a flag down. He's down inside the 40.
Offside. Defense number 95 moved into the neutral zone prior to the snap. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Yes, but he said, I'm going to stay positive during this time and get mentally stronger. Head athletic trainer Eric Sugarman told me Bridgewater is in for rehab 2.5 to 3 hours every day. For Adrian is just now beginning. Sean?
We're hoping he could be back late in the year. Bridgewater will not. Zach Line again for what appears to be a first down after the Giants used their last timeout.
Floyd, one of your best defensive players. And Sam Bradford has come in here. He's been calm. There's a little fight.
Pale obviously greatly by comparison. And give Rick Spielman credit. And right now, if you voted for the coach of the year in the league, it would be that man. If you voted for the executive of the year in the NFL, it would be Rick Spielman, who made the big trade, believed in the rest of the team, knew they needed the quarterback, and Sam Bradford is clearly the right man at the right time. A greeting from his old head coach in St. Louis, Steve Spagnuolo, who's always a class act.